other knights already have their hands full.
Hello, 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 hello.
Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier!
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, H-Dara, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words! Your life is mine!
Gather!
Face me!
Solidify! Cool it!
Windblade!
I must leave no out of the frying pan
Be
into the
crushed!
Stabilize!
Crumble! Shifting sands, no doubt the mountain's permanence.
Someone
There
needs
is no
assistance.
atonement for 1,000 years,
Stabilize. Gather! Stabilize! This is order.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Booba, get them!
Crumble!
Leave it all
From rock to dust!
out of the frying pan.
Sooner or later!
Gather!
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Don't push your...
Crumble!
I missed as steady as stone. Booba, get them!
Oh, so sorry.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Order guide you. Gather.
Out of the frying pan.
Fisher! Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
I must leave as a dutiful maid would.
Solidify!
The enraged curse will not absolve you!
Solidify!
Goba, get them!
Crumble!
Solidify!
Cool it.
Steady as stone.
Windblade.
Nice and spicy.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
I must leave no stone.
Dodge this.
Goba, help!
From rock
Gather!
to dust!
This is order!
Sooner or later, Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Solidify!
Freeze.
Nice and spicy.
Don't get frostbite.
Leave it all to me.
Stabilize!
Crumble!
Stabilize!
Detestable!
With the wind. Cool it.
There is no
Steady as
atonement
stone.
for 1,000-year
Solidify!
pain!
Goba, get them! Leave it all to me.
Dodge this.
Gather!
Cool it.
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Eat this!
From rock to dust! Sooner or later, be crushed!
Solidify!
The enraged curse will not absolve you!
Stabilize!
Dodge this.
Steady as stone. Goba, get them!
Windblade.
Experience an eon of suffering!
As a good knight should. Yup. I am a disgrace to the knights.
There
Stabilize!
is no atonement for
Stabilize!
Rock to dust. Sooner or later.
Dodge this.
Solidify!
Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the
You should call it by its name, Ajdaha.
fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
That voice!
Ajdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ajdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Ajdaha.
So there are two Ashdahas?
No! It can't be! That's impossible!
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even... That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch...
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ajdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion.
Slowly forget.
Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax in the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production. The citizens of Liyue came. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable. And so, we became you. And from your will,
I
emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me.
No.
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No. This is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. All powers under heaven rise and fall of...
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as... jade. Strange. What is this feeling?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear.
Before I do,
Before I do,
heed these words.
heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ajdaha.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
$3,500.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners!
So there you are. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't...
Right. Well, thank you, all of you.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind.
Ezdaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, you may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is...
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly...
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heaven.
Hence, my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend. God of contracts.
Thank you, Ezdaha.
My life is not...
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo-life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Azhdaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Shortly afterwards, Uncle Dad the entrance to school.
A 1,000 years ago, Azhdaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Azhdaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experience...
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Azhdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
करेंगे उसके पहले ये खत्म करते हैं। कितना हो गया है? 443 है। हाँ लोग क्वेस्ट में क्या है? क्वेस्ट में क्या है? क्वेस्ट में क्या है? क्वेस्ट में दूसरा भी है ना, ये भी खत्म हो जाएगा। तार कितने नहीं ऐसे आता है एकदम ला 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 ला। Use the ingredient to julienne.
Anything that
Thank you.
Sinner.
This isn't a conversation for children.
अरे मेरे पास अभी बहुत सारे ये वाला बेली
Come with me. Back off!
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Freeze!
Nice and spicy.
Windblade!
अरे यार
Don't get frostbite!
Back at ya! Ha! To ashes!
Windblade!
Nice and spicy.
Disappear! Windblade!
increasing the danger. %50 तो गया क्या bro? Wait. 5189 no 50%.
Get them!
Cool it!
Nice and spicy.
Freeze!
250 plus ये 500.
What's the hurry?
Ad Astra.
That's what I'll take tonight.
Что мы могли
There she is! Over the Klee! We haven't seen you in forever!
Oh, it's Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon. I was just about to go find you two. I got a terrible, terrible letter and need to go to a certain place.
A terrible letter?
Yes, from a person that won't acknowledge that Klee and Dodoco are family. They even said they want to test Klee and have Klee go to Dodoland, but
There's no need to rush! Slow down!
a very bad, bad, bad guy. He's called Dodo.
Who's Dodo King?
Paimon also hasn't heard of him?
Nope. Wait.
Because even Klee has never heard of him.
He's probably just some weirdo.
I went to go find Albedo, but he's not home, so I thought of you. Let me read you the letter that Dodo King wrote. Wicked girl of flame, I am of the Dodo clan. And I don't know some of these words.
Let Paimon have a look. This word is Overlord, which means he's the most powerful guy around, and what he says goes. The last word is
arbitrate?
it's nothing good anyway. He'll judge and criticize you.
How could this be? Dodo, but he said he's the strongest of the
From the names, it seems.
I don't know.
What?
This is also...
The only thing.
Nope. I don't know.
Dodo King, Dodo Clan. If Paimon remembers correctly,
No, Dodoco is my best...
Oh, right. If it's just
No!
But we've never.
Mr. Honorary Knight, you know what to do, right?
Even if we.
I'm begging!
Paimon feels like if we don't, rather than letting.
Oh, please, please! Okay.
As per usual. Let's walk around the city and ask some people who might know something about the situation.
Honorary Knight. Dia घुमाएगा चारों तरफ लूज करेगा
Cyrus, we want to ask you.
You'll know it, won't you? Won't you?
Oh? The little adventurer looks troubled. Have you all encountered some...
You could say that. Basically, we want to...
If you seek unknown lands or adventuring knowledge, then you've come to the right man. What kind of archipelago?
It has lots of small islands on the sea.
the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Golden Apple Archipelago?
What? Even you don't know of it?
Indeed,
Who would have thought that even
Oh, how can the...
What's the hurry?
Marjorie here might have heard some strange things.
Strange things? What do you mean?
Do you know about the Golden Apple Archipelago? It's made up of lots of small islands and located somewhere in the sea.
Aren't all archipelagos made of small islands and situated at sea?
That's right.
Oh, right. Then let Paimon ask a different question. Are there archipelagos in Mondstadt?
Not as far as I know. You've seen a map of Mondstadt, haven't you? All known islands are already charted, so check it out. Generally speaking, maps will faithfully record the land's topography. For most people, if it's not on a map, it doesn't exist.
Mondstadt's map doesn't show any, so that must mean there are none. A place that doesn't exist? Sounds about...
Oh, how could that be?
No! Mr. Huffman, do you know about the...
It's on the sea.
A Golden Apple Archipelago on the sea. This is the first I've heard of it.
So you...
Well...
I do...
It's okay. I forgive you. Huh? Really?
Let's go. Looks like the people of Mondstadt. Klee, is there anyone you can think of that you don't get along with? Would there be anyone who'd...
No, I love everyone very much, and everyone loves Klee very much.
Paimon thinks...
So it can't be a prank.
It's not a prank. Knowledgeable. Right! We should ask Lisa about this kind of thing.
Oh, Miss Lisa!
Let's go to the library.
अरे
Lisa!
Oh, well, if it isn't Cutie, Paimon, and Klee. What brings you to the library?
Miss Lisa, can you help Klee find an archipelago?
An archipelago?
Dodo King told Klee to go to the Golden Apple Archipelago so he can challenge Klee.
Don't worry, Klee. Let Paimon explain.
Let me get this straight. To determine if... Does that sum it up?
Yes, I have to go.
And you, Cutie, sought me out to help Klee find the location of this How's Klee? Can you show me that letter?
Okay.
Though there's little information written upon the letter, have you all tried any other methods?
Other methods?
The letter contains faint elemental traces that seem more like a hint than anything else. Maybe...
All right. Did you find anything?
Most of the content on the reverse page was applied via elemental power. Here's a pen. Cutie, can I trouble you to copy down what you see with your...
Done!
The information on the reverse page is now clear.
A ton of small islands, like they appear.
I don't understand what you mean.
I've read every single book within this library's a mysterious many years at the island.
Whoa!
Unfortunately, the books do...
Aw,
I am but a Clee. Do you really want to go to those islands? It might be a very scary place.
Yes, I want to go.
My, how...
Clee?
I'm scared. Dodoko is very important to me. I'll need to ask for some time off.
Time off?
That's right. I'm a knight of Favonius.
You're gonna ask for time off?
Cutie, judging by the look on your face, it'll be up to you.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from...
Master Jean, I want to ask for some time off because I want to go somewhere.
Klee? Oh, and it's the honorary knight in Paimon as well.
It's been a while, everyone. How have you been?
Barbara's also here? How rare.
Of course not. Klee, why are you requesting time off all?
Klee is going to the Golden Apple Archipelago to meet the Dodo King, or else he'll take Dodo...
Dodo King? Take Dodoko away?
He doesn't think that Klee is war. I need to prove myself. Mr. Honorary Knight will help me, right?
Traveler, Paimon, is this so? I've never heard of the Golden Apple Archipelago.
I've also never heard of it.
Me either. But Miss...
So it's a place that even Lisa doesn't know? I see. From what you say, it seems to be quite a mysterious place. I sincerely apologize, but I cannot approve Knight Klee's request for time off.
Huh? But why? I must go...
Even if these mysterious islands do exist, we cannot determine if they are safe or not. I cannot allow you to journey into a potentially dangerous place.
But...
If I don't go, Dodoko will be taken away. I don't want to lose Dodoko.
Oh, Klee.
Moreover, how do you intend to reach the islands? Without a safe and reliable plan drawn up,
Oh, Dodoko.
Psst. Honorary Knight. Outside. Can you think of a way to get to the islands?
Paimon also thought of him just now.
Venti?
Oh, he's a magical bard that Paimon calls Tone Deaf Bard.
Can he help me?
He's our friend, so he'll definitely help.
If he's a friend of the Honorary Knights, then how about this? I'll try to persuade Master Jean. You all know she's a serious person, so I think it might take some time. Klee, trust me, okay? I'll do everything.
Okay, I can...
You're so
Please be quiet within the premises. What's the hurry?
time! Let's meet up with Barbara and Clee at the plaza.
What's the hurry?
We're all here now.
Oh, everyone! Mr. Honorary Knight, Pine?
Greetings. Yes, it's a long story. Barbara and Lisa have both spoken to me, and they're...
We all know Clee.
Knight Clee, your request for leave has been approved.
Wow, I'm so...
However, in exchange, work has been busy, and so, please allow...
All right.
Big sis, I mean, Master Jean also suggested that I come along. Barbados.
We're so lucky to have
Miss Barbara, Master...
Clee, you always say that. I hope you will... Lisa heard that I want...
New way?
She said not to open...
Anyway,
what are we waiting for? Venti, we found you!
If so many people are looking for me, then I suppose it is something important.
This is the map of the island.
Ah, yes, that place. Congratulations!
Wow, you really do know!
So, now they're called the Golden Apple Archipelago, huh? They used to be known as the Har Islands. They're located on a stretch of sea that's particularly difficult for the average person to reach. Not to mention, the area has... Why do you guys wish to go there?
I'm going there to meet the...
Are you nervous?
A little, but I...
Master Tone Deaf Bard?
Is this Paimon's fault?
Fear not. Since you wish it so, Master...
Could you really help us?
Of course! In this world, what is more pure and free than the wish of a child?
what a beautiful sound.
Huh? Is the wind picking up?
Wait just a moment. He'll be here soon.
That's...
This is a secret between us here, so don't tell anyone else.
What are the four winds?
Oh, my dear poet, you have my utmost gratitude for the aid you have provided us.
The acting Grand Master sure is formal. What? I'll see you...
Okay. Wow.
This is as far as I go. It would be cumbersome for me to proceed further.
Please.
Please,
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh.
We're here! We finally made it!
Tone Deaf Bard sure knows when to pull out all the stops.
That was my first time riding on a dragon's...
Whew. Is everyone all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Master Jean?
Well, he's a legendary bard of exceptional musical talent who...
Whoa, even Master Jean is pretty cool.
Agreed. In any case, what are these islands? The weather is dreadful, the fog is thick, and visibility is low.
We should be extra careful.
Traveler, Paimon, what else does the letter say?
Oh, Paimon remembers. It read, Wicked Girl of Flame, I am of the Dodo clan as its overlord. In the name of Dodo King, you are not qualified to become Dodoko's unless...
4 beacon?
Now that you mention it...
Looking carefully, could the clearing of the fog be related to this?
Don't you think it looks... Crafting portable waypoints requires luminescent spines, so they can also function as a source of light. So if this device here seems like it can dissipate fog, maybe it's a similar kind of device.
Light 4 beacons and...
There's already one lit...
Huh? What's that? Hey! Don't run off! Ugh, come on, catch up to her.
It looks like something's down there.
Let's take a closer look.
Oi. Maquiacre. Maquiacre.
Boat?
It looks as if someone has been awaiting our arrival.
Are we really supposed to sail in such...
I'm afraid that appears to be the intention. Ever...
इधर है भाई. All light up devices. Okay, what's the name? What? बाहर कैसे निकलने का भाई?
Frozen in time.
Back off! Eyes on me!
Wind blade! Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Frostbite. Freeze. Wind blade. With the wind. Back at ya!
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
To ashes!
Freeze!
How time flies. In the blink of an eye, I've grown old. Now, what one river flowing?
Dodge this! Cool it! Ah! 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 This moment will be frozen.
Back off!
Dodge this! What's the hurry? Wind blade! Cool it! Ah! With the wind!
The surrounding fog seems to have lifted. Lighting these devices is really useful.
Hey, guess what? Grandma gave me a gift. Wanna see it? For...
Back off! Eyes on me!
Freeze! Frostbite! Windblade! the win.
The surrounding area is gradually becoming clearer! Let's go and find the last one! actually pretty scenic here.
The 4 beacons have been lit, but we still don't know what trials may lie ahead.
The weather's so nice. I know we can't afford to drop our guard. Oh, but I can't help but enjoy the summer.
I want to catch fish.
Klee, this isn't Mondstadt. Please be careful.
Oh, I understand. Paimon, after we deal with Dodo King together.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Who or what exactly is Dodo King? Yes, it is also the sudden appearance of this letter, these islands that are
It's truly unbelievable.
Well, what are we all waiting for? Let's...
Paimon's right. We should take advantage of the clear weather to reassess our situation.
Even on a mysterious island, I have no worries as long as you're here. So, should we go swimming first?
Barbara is always happy-go-lucky when she sees such Traveler, please feel free to explore. I hope this island...
Cross the sea. Please go to Tibet. Tibet में जाओ. View कैसे करना है? Bang. होता है टेलीपोर्ट उधर से भी डायरेक्टली. Resonating angular solution for what is this? Oh man.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has some...
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
So did somebody wake...
As I say, the reason is still unclear. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that... Well, if... I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside. But since then I've been too busy...
Footprints, eh?
While the Millilith stand...
footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
Dodge this!
Ha! Right, Pip?
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Wind blade! Take this! Cool it! To ashes! Freeze! What's the hurry?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Dodge this! Disappear! Freeze! Cool it!
Nice and spicy.
This moment will be frozen. Dodge this!
Race you out of the frying.
Wind blade!
You're toast!
Cool it!
Boba, get them!
Dodge this!
Eyes on me!
Freeze!
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite! Freeze!
Back at ya!
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll...
One down. ये इसको
Hey you! Check this out!
What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard?
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that?
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops is. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your...
Yeah, Hyman is not a toy!
Greetings! Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, you know...
You shouldn't be out here, boy.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And it...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing... We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bet.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been...
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr... My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my...
You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the...
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser.
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of more. Your family must be super rich.
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Wow. That one nursery rhyme kind of says, well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea. All
right. Finally, now
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
What should I put in my letter?
Keluarga currency accepted worldwide, interwide. Not dispute its value and status.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here?
Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice.
Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody—
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. And also, Tooser is cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't—
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to—
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous.
Yep, I always remember my— Oh, so you did notice—
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it— I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all of that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the cut, I'm much more interested in who wins and who—
Sounds like you're ready to get your—
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger—
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest—
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so— yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with—
A bet is a bet, isn't it?
Are you going off—
That's right.
So we still— Sure! I really like this guy! And
well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's— If need be, you may find me by the river near—
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store? Huh? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue—
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very—
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops?
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom build...
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that, and, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are, either way, it's time to talk prices.
This price is a little too low. Fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One-Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food. Wow. Liyue's really got a lot.
Hello, welcome.
This restaurant has a really
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our...
spicy chili, but
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hand. Looks like One-Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
what do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason One-Man Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fact still? Surely there must be a little room for negotiation.
You folks. Let's go with this then.
Thanks, Chef.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
It was a little... I thought it was just right. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea. The hustle and bustle at the...
This money.
Try something new at the One-Man Restaurant.
Tasty chop suey.
Wow, this place is huge! Are the waves here always like this? Given Liyue's climate, the Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide. But since this place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense... yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this part. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Tooser, don't run off! After all that, he wasn't even listening.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names?
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harp, but suddenly it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin garden.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Hey! Quit running off!
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser?
Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
Hey, Mr. Nice Guy, let's go over there to see the boats.
Tell me, will I find the right girl?
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired?
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Yep. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? That child said that he'd be by the river near Chingshu.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting. What's the hurry?
What's the hurry?
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted a...
well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora. To be picked...
Toys? And...
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toys sell.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders?
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear scene?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure, if you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf?
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by some...
The loot's on the opposite cliff.
Huh, no problem. Don't... Ah, perfect weather for fishing. The sound of the rain scares them away, but once it stops, they're yours for the taking. Yeah!
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back...
Huh, no problem. I could get used to this. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted a fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apologies, but we can't have you joining us.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say, I never imagined—
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining some clients?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to...
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue.
Well, all right then, I'll go.
Do you have to keep...
Yes, Tuser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland.
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tuser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tuser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favor to think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe, but he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait, where's Tuser? We were too busy chatting. Where'd he go? Did he sneak off to follow his brother? Either way, let's head over there first. you did come here! Shh, quiet! My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness, for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattledrums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from...
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Huh?
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training. After all, a strong...
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? What?
I can't believe it. Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
You'll get frostbite.
Have a load of this!
Freeze!
Let's move!
It's time to flash for its shield to the bone.
This one's now! Let's end this quickly! You need to hurry up!
Flash frost!
Wind blade!
At the right hand, it's gone!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Dodge this!
This is bad!
Cool it!
To ashes!
Who's next?
Let's end this quickly! This was well done! You need to hurry up!
Nice and spiky!
Dodge this!
Back at ya!
Right away! Shouldn't let your guard down.
But unfortunate fault!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Careless.
Wind blade!
Nice and spicy!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen with the wind!
No excuse for slacking.
You can't run!
No slacking off!
This was well done!
Wind blade!
Killjoy!
Dodge this!
Just begun! You can't run!
It isn't time for a break.
Freeze!
Power that ended Haishan!
Cool it!
killjoy! We've only just begun! How can this be? You can't run! Well, get it together!
Take this!
Put your back into your side! Time to fulfill my... No slacking! Killjoy!
This isn't good.
You can run, but you can't hide.
It isn't time for a fight yet!
Get them!
Not breaking a sweat!
Hey, yeah!
Dodge this.
Be a killjoy! Could only just be slacking off! This was well done! Roasted fries! You can't run!
I'm not done.
Nice and spicy!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Well done! This should be fun!
Dinner's gonna burn.
You can't run!
I'm quite impressed.
Toozer, so you did come here! Shh, quiet! My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north. As strong, Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun too.
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for betrayal is to be
Whoa, that's really strict. What?
Huh? Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong butt.
Hey,
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it. Recruits like us really work.
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Let's move.
No time to lose.
अच्छा
Freshness preserved. This time, well done. Let's end this quickly.
Boba, get them!
Cool it.
Roasted fry.
This is not the end.
Crew, set sail for home.
Roasted fry.
Water!
ओके भाई कल अभी
Your Amma Appa are coming next week.